The main screen first.
So what kind of range you get?
It gets up to 50 miles on battery alone.
Uh-huh.
It's got 2 electric motors at the back wheels that drive the car. They're getting their power from this 26-cell lithium-ion battery that's right under our elbows here. So from here back, you have a true electric vehicle. Once the battery depletes down to about 15%, the engine will automatically kick on. But at any point in time, if you pull this paddle shifter back, you can go from stealth to sport mode. Sport mode, the 4-cylinder engine kicks in, giving power to the battery, which keeps the electric motors driving. So you get a little better performance out of sport mode than you do stealth mode. Stealth mode, top speed's 95 miles an hour, 0 to 60 is 7.9, whereas sport mode, top speed is 125, 0 to 60 is 5.9.
Oh my God, that's great.
One of the more addictive ways to drive this car is to figure out how to minimize your consumption and maximize your generation, which will help maximize your miles per gallon. If you're, as you see right now, we're sitting here with the lights on and stuff, so we're using 3 kilowatts of battery.
Yeah.
Once you step on it, that number will grow negatively, but when you let off the pedal, it'll create some drag, and this number will start going positive and going to the generation side, recharging the battery.
Got it.
There's another mode here called hill mode, where if I go into hill mode, it increases the drag, it increases the resistance, and increases that energy, forcing the battery to recharge even faster. There's Hill 1 and Hill 2. Hill 1 and Hill 2 can be used to both recharge the battery and also slow or stop the car. On flat surface, in Hill 2, this car will actually come to a complete stop without touching a brake pedal. It turns the car into a one-pedal driver. So with that being said, no transmission, both electric motors back here is what drives the car. So 1 gear the whole way, 1 linear explosion of power, 959 foot-pounds of torque, 403 horsepower. Naturally designed to handle like a dream, and it hugs the corners very nicely. Here's sport mode. Feel that increased difference?
Yeah.
It's a turbo-powered 4-cylinder engine, so you'll hear the turbo spooling up and winding out.
Yeah. I think I'll just trade even with you with my Cadillac, okay?
No problem. Look here, I'm coasting, right, with no pedal, and I'm just in regular drive mode. If I go to Hill 1, watch how that spikes. Now I'm going to go to Hill 2. See how aggressively, and you can feel it pulling too.
Yep.
My favorite mode to drive is in sport mode, Hill 2, because you got maximum acceleration, maximum deceleration. So accelerate, decelerate, all with one pedal. It turns into a one-pedal driver. You don't even need the brake pedal until 20 miles an hour to 0.
Right. Interesting. That's so interesting.
Isn't that cool? Hear that torque or that turbo? And then you just let off and slow right back down. Now, literally, you can use this as a brake pedal. So we call it or whatever. I love driving this thing though. It's addictive. It sounds like a plane taking off.
It does.
Yeah, you're just waiting for it to lift up.
It'd be hard to beat the performance of this thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not the fastest thing.